engaged.
I just like ruin servers, but like it's because they're like greedy servers.
But how they greedy?
Then I
Like, why
exposed
don't you
that
let people RP?
Brad's RP. They got like a fake sale on their website. The owner has some tax fraud shit going on.
You tell him I am going to make a video. I give you the chance.
I am. I'm telling you
tell
right
him.
now. I'm making a video on Brad
No, just.
and his server, mostly his server.
And if people do wrong things, then do expose them. That's a good thing, I guess.
Greed, one of the 7 deadly sins. If you haven't noticed my recent uploads, I don't really like greed, especially on unturned servers, or just in the community in general. Now, I've already made several videos showcasing the clear donator bias on Brad's network. However, I thought I'd take it one step further and completely blow open Brad's blatant greed and showcase all of it in one video. So for at least a year, the Brad's Network store has had a sale countdown on their website. Now what's interesting about this sale is that every time you go to the website, it says sale ending in 4 hours. Now most people would be like, wow, I'm really lucky I got here within 4 hours and get a discount. Well, a discount actually doesn't exist because the sale is actually fake. There is no sale. So essentially what he's doing is he's just selling his shit at the default price, but he's saying there's a sale to give the buyer a sense of urgency. So when they see 4 hours until sale ends, they're like, shit, I have to buy this right now. And this is actually really clever because this probably has fooled a fuck ton of kids. Now we've proven that the sale is fake because if you actually go to the website and wait out the 4-hour duration and then reset the page when it hits 0, it just goes back to 4 hours. The sale isn't real. Now this is just blatant fraud, and you can't put a sale on a donation. Now donations are a way for these types of servers to avoid paying taxes, and you can't put a sale on a donation. So either Brad is paying a sales tax for every purchase that he gets on his store, or he's committing tax fraud. Now, according to My Two Sicilies, he could have created a loophole to avoid taxes using his dad's PayPal account, which in general is pretty scummy. Now, to be honest, I actually care more about the fact that this is just blatant sales fraud, and this is just fraud in general, and fraud is illegal. Now, if Brad is willing to commit sales fraud to get more money, I wouldn't be surprised if he's also committing tax fraud to get more money. Just in general, this alone just speaks volumes about the integrity of Brad's network and just Brad himself, and we haven't even gotten to any of the other segments yet. This alone just shows that Brad's main objective is to make money, and his last priority is player enjoyment.
This is Democracy Manifest.
Now, if the last segment didn't convince you about Brad's blatant corruption and greed, this definitely will. Here's just a few screenshots of Brad being blatantly greedy in his DMs. Of course, Brad will probably say this shit is fake or it's inspect element, but here's an actual video of the messages taken by. It blatantly shows that all of these messages are real. Even refreshes his Discord and the messages are still there. I mean, if this doesn't convince you that Brad is just a greedy person, then honestly, I don't know what will. I think I'm gonna call people that blindly support Brad loyalists, because no logical person would think this isn't greed and corruption. I mean, Brad is literally saying that new players are new money. This guy doesn't even see other human beings as human anymore. He sees them as walking dollar signs at this point. I don't think that Brad's network is the front page of the Book of Corruption. However, he is certainly in the table of contents. Now, I could go on forever about the server itself and my experiences on it and all the bullshit that I've seen. However, I'm just gonna pass the mic over to my good colleague, My2Sicilies. Sicilies uploads videos where he actually reviews unturned RP, so he's way more qualified to talk about this than I am. So I'm just gonna pass it over to him.
To call Brad's server ARP1 is to insult any self-respecting RP player out there. No matter the number of plugins created, workshop mods installed, and YouTube videos people have recorded on the server, none of these things have in any way contributed to the fake RP experience you'll find on the server. No amount of high poly items, modded vehicles, and fancy plugins can create a RP gameplay experience on their own. To do so will require a lot of effort by both the owner and the staff team. And in terms of effort, it is clear to all that Brad's RP management is bankrupt. This is but the result of years of gross incompetence and greed, mixed with a lot of internal bickering. When an owner's only objective becomes to make money, and his staff team loses all direction after frequent changes in the position for HOS, you get a server like Brad's. In his response to my criticism and to my video on the server, Brad simply said, and I quote, that I'm somehow trying to cancel him.
Hey guys, today I am making a response video because I've been cancelled.
Implying that I am doing this for no other reason than that I want to see a server burn to the ground. While in actuality, the whole point of my review series is to push servers to better themselves based on constructive criticism. Whether it will be accepted or even considered or not is up to their staff teams. And that's exactly where the problem lays. Brad's staff team and Brad himself brand anything even closely resembling of criticism as staff disrespect, and ban people who speak out on the basis that they're somehow trying to insult somebody, because obviously taking responsibility for your own server's lack of anything, really, is so hard these days. Hell, even Brad himself said in a VC I joined with him and Miso that his server shouldn't really be seen as a RP server, but more or less as a community/recreation one. And in many ways, this is actually true, as most people who join Brad's Warzone join not for the non-existent RP experience, but rather to have fun with their friends. And yes, I've just called the server a Warzone, because that's exactly what it feels like. But then, I ask you, is this a good community server, when the server owner himself explicitly said that he did not care for his older, loyal community members, and instead wanted to focus on newer players simply because they are more likely to spend money buying ranks and whatnot from the web store. Once again, thanks to Z-Man for allowing me to participate in this video, and many thanks to all the players who helped us in gathering information too.
I was banned from the Brad's Network Discord server over my video Unturn's Worst RP server, where I was showcasing clear admin bias towards a group of donators that paid a few $100s on the server. The main guy we were trolling, who went by the name of Corpse in game, killed like 20 people, all of it being KOS, and the admins did nothing. And me and my group mates were kicked and banned numerous times over minor offenses like talking in game. They were saying we were mic spamming. This in itself just really shows the admin bias towards donors, and this is why the server isn't fun. When donators can just break the rules and kill swaths of people, that's not roleplay. I myself don't give a fuck about RP, I'm just speaking on other people's behalf. If you report a donor on Brad's RP, you are more likely to get banned than the actual donor that broke a rule. Now, I'm going to give my own experience. So essentially, I was on an alt account and I was fully incognito. I even joined the Brad's Discord on an alternative Discord account, and I got KOS'd by a donor. I submitted it as a ticket because I wanted to get the guy banned because he just blatantly KOS'd me. And when I submitted the clip of the guy KOSing me, the admin that was taking care of the ticket said that the footage was too dark. If I can find the clip that I submitted, because I know I posted it in other chats besides the ticket, I will show it now, and you can clearly see that it's not dark enough to warrant them saying that it's not visible.
Oh, what are the fucking people?
Yeah, an admin said that that was too dark and that there was no proof provided. Like, if that's not just blatant donator bias, then I have no fucking idea what is. I like this analogy because it's really good, and I said it in another video. So essentially, imagine you walk into a Starbucks, right? And the first person just walks in the Starbucks and shits on the floor. You know what's going to happen. That person's going to be kicked out because they just shat on the floor in a restaurant, right? Now imagine someone else going in, buying $100 worth of coffee, and then they shit on the floor. Once again, they're gonna get kicked out because they shat on the floor. Now let's convert the Starbucks into the Brad's RP Cafe. If you go into the Brad's RP Cafe, buy $200 worth of coffee, and then shit on the floor, you can pick the shit up and throw it all over the cafe, and the fucking owner, Brad, won't do shit because, oh, hey, he bought a rank, he paid money, we're gonna let it slide because we want him to stay. We don't want him to fucking refund so I lose cash. And if that's really the main reason why they don't ban donors is because they don't want to get refunded, just say no refunds. There's literally nothing they can do. No refunds. You buy the rank, but you have to still follow the rules. If you don't follow the rules, you get banned. Simple. What's even crazier about it is that permabans on Brad's RP aren't even permanent. So permabanning a donor doesn't even really matter because they'll be able to come back at some other point. And all of this just leads back to money, dude. Money is literally the ultimate evil, and Brad is a prime example of someone that has been corrupted by money, and it's just really unfortunate.